A group of tech executives, including Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and Bill Gates, were on Capitol Hill speaking to Congress about regulation of artificial intelligence. Lawmakers are grappling with how to manage the risks of the emerging technology without stifling progress. Let's talk live now with cybersecurity expert and San Jose State professor Ahmed Banafa. Thank you so much for joining us, Professor.
Thank you.
Now, it was a closed-door meeting yesterday, but the Senate Majority Leader, Chuck Schumer, said that when he asked the group if government needed to play a role in regulating AI, he says every single person raised their hands. What do you think that could look like?
Well, the thing about it, they understand the risk that can be if this AI is out of control, a copyright, job, losses. So everybody, they don't want to be the bad apple, in that meeting. The problem is how deep the government going to get involved in this kind of regulation. That's the big question.
Do you think we'll see something like what Elon Musk proposed, a Department of AI, or will it be more nuanced and widespread?
Well, he's talking about a referee. That's what he's talking about, as a federal referee, which is, as you said, exactly, which is an agency. Now, to establish an agency, to have the guideline, that's going to take a lot of time. And given that the Congress can change hands down the road, there will be a lot of things. Everybody agrees on the concept of we need to be careful. We don't want to make the same mistake as the social media. We want to protect the jobs at the same time. We'd like not to stop the progress of the AI. That is really the crucial point here.
Now, I think most people can agree here that Congress has not been active enough when it comes to regulating technology. Of course, in recent years, the highlight has been social media, or the low light, some would say. Do you think lawmakers will be able to do better or get ahead of AI?
AI is going as fast in the speed of light. There's a lot of changes, a lot of companies entering, the market. So for them, they're going to play the catch-up game. The thing about how much they are communicating with the private sector, the tech companies, to understand what's going on. It's really a difficult job. I mean, they need a task force. They need to assign certain, task force that will go and study and then give recommendation.
What are the biggest risks that you see when it comes to AI?
Multiple things. Number one is the job losses that we're going to see, because there are a lot of statistics about this. I mean, just to give you an idea, by 2030, United States will lose 45 million jobs due to the AI. The other thing is that as we speak, about 1 in every 5 jobs in the United States actually has something called high exposure to AI, meaning they could lose or reduce their job duties. Now, the other thing is the copyrights and the contents, and also the deep fake, issues. Elections is coming, so there will be a lot of things, they have to worry about.
Right. I mean, but if you go on social media, really any platform now, it sort of is the Wild West, because sometimes I say to myself, well, it looks like that person I know is saying that thing I haven't heard him say, but is it even really that? So given that, how do you tell the average person to sort of digest what we see and hear these days?
It's more realistic and also with the voice and with video and a lot of convincing when the AI is part of that. That's the danger of it. That's the danger of having AI playing part in the misinformation or disinformation. That's one part of the story. The other part is, we know about the strike of the writers and the screenwriters and the actors. They worried about it, and I agree with that. I mean, this copyrights. You write a book, you spend many months or maybe years writing the book, and then suddenly the AI will take it and summarize it or take some information without paying you for that.
So I'm not reading a lot of optimism into your look ahead in the future. Am I correct on that, Professor?
Well, it's going to be a low process. It's going to take a lot of learning. We are talking about, the Congress try to understand the inside out of the AI. You cannot do it in one day. They need to be in contact and make sure that the private sector is not leading. It's actually a partner sitting at the same table and discussing the regulation. That will be the best way to do it.
Got it. Meanwhile, as you said, AI is moving at the speed of light. Well, Professor Banafa, I appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, speaking